Greetings from the dank basement, everybody. This is Paul, your wicked Uncle Squinty, with a reminder that labeling is really important. No, I am not talking about tobacco use health risk warning labels. No, I am not talking about ingredient labels. No, I'm not even talking about clearly visible names of the variety of snuff. Excuse me, I've been sneezing after doing a review on the Toke Vanilla because I took a lot of it. Hang on. All right. No, what I'm talking about is two things. First of all, I agree with writers on Snuff House who have said they love the traditional Indian Hindi graphics that are on the Indian snuffs. The problem is, for me, well, for the people who read for me, it's very, very hard to identify the snuff. The English name of the snuff variety could be larger on the label. So Vikas Grover, if you're listening to this, or anyone else who is exporting, Mr. Dalakia, anyone else who is exporting snuff from India for use in the West, sure would appreciate a more visible. Dalakia isn't a problem. They've changed all their packaging. Frankly, I think they've lost a lot of charm. But at least the Dalakias were usually very visible. The 6, 7, and 41 photo, not so much. So that's one thing. But the other thing is more personal. I have here 2 jars. Now I know that both of these contain a menthol snuff. I decanted these when I bought snuff about a year and a half ago. Then they've kept the snuff very fresh, but I forgot to label them. So I'm going to, right now on camera, try to tell you which is which. Just by their scent, we'll see. I'm opening up both jars here. I'm going to do one of these. This is called the French Waiter. It's the way that British gentlemen would often, they would protect their cuffs before taking snuff off the back of their hand. I don't do it off the back of my hand, but they would do it in the anatomical snuff box, and then they would hang their handkerchief over their wrist, probably more elegantly than I'm doing it. All right, so let's see what we got here. Okay, it's moist, it's chunky, it's a little oily. Going to put it on the box care. Smells farmy. This should be easy. This has got to be Taxi Green. I don't think it could be anything else. It's either that or NTSU Green, but I don't remember buying that. I did buy a bunch of the Taxi Green. Let's find out. Yes, indeed. This is Taxi Green. So my Braille assistant might help me by finding me a T and a G or the word taxi or something in Braille for that one. Now, that was easy. This one, I'm afraid, is not going to be quite so easy. Yes, I understand I've got snuff in my nose, so I'm going to blow it out and start fresh. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Yeah, that pine sol scent that I get with the Taxi Green is still kind of there. That's unfortunate. This one I might need a spoon for. Let me dig for one in my pocket here. Yeah, here's my big stainless. This is the stainless steel spoon. I bought this at Mr. Snuff. It's not terribly expensive. Feels like a piece of flatware, silverware in your hand, table setting. It's very heavy. The bowl is a little too large, so be careful when you use it. I like the larger bowl, though, because I'm very messy with my snuff. This one I will take off the spoon. Well, it's easier than I thought. That's Crumbs of Comfort or Crumbs of Comfort Extra. I'm getting a lot of spearmint and menthol. Since it has the menthol, it can't be Viking Spear, so it's got to be Wilson's of Sharrows, Crumbs of Comfort. Yeah, I'm not getting any camphor, so it's just the straight Crumbs of Comfort. It's not the extra. Well, all right. So just remember, label your snuff if you decant it. It's also a really good idea to put the date that you decanted the snuff on the label. Of course, as always, store your decanted snuff in a cool, dark place. Light, heat, moisture, and circulating air are the enemies of snuff freshness. Wilson's of Sharrow suggests putting the snuff in the fridge after it's been opened, and it should be good for a long time. They say 2 years in the can. I say that's rubbish. I think Wilson's tins stay fresh if you leave them unopened for about 3 years. And after that, they do benefit from refrigeration, particularly if there are a lot of volatile oils in the snuff, which there usually are. And my other point of this video, again, Indian snuff manufacturers, particularly all the photos, please label your tins. If nothing else, just the English name of the variety a little bit larger on your tin if you can, or maybe make a top label for it or something to make these easier to identify. I have a bunch of these. I have no idea. For instance, can someone tell me what this is? I might be able to tell by the scent, but I'm not sure. So if anybody knows what this particular snuff is, please hit me up with a PM, an email, or leave a comment. Well, I don't know. I'll open it, see if I can tell by sniffy. Now, I'm not going to embarrass myself. I will tell you this, it's very chunky. It's like, the Spanish word is pelotado. It's formed itself into little balls, I guess. It's pilled up. I have no clue. At least not after that Crumbs of Comfort. Anyway, if you know what this snuff is, go ahead and post a comment. From the Dank Basement, this is Paul. Label your snuff if you decant it with the name of the snuff, the maker, the date. And Indian manufacturers, please, could we get, I love the traditional labels, but please, could we get an indication on your labels a little bit larger in English what the name of the snuff is? From the Dank Basement, this is Uncle Squiddy. Paul, thanks for watching.